Hello from Orlando, Florida. I'm coming to you live from Disney's Saratoga Springs Resort, and I am so thankful and excited to be here. We are visiting Florida for a trip after a long, cold winter. We had a wedding to go to in Clearwater, Florida, which we got to experience these past couple days. We got to check out the beach. It was still pretty windy and chilly since it is early March.
I was really excited to come to Florida for the warmth. It's still beautiful and sunny, which we don't really have up north.
We got to go to the wedding, have a pool day, enjoy some sunsets, just be out in the sunshine, which has been lacking up in Buffalo these past few months. And of course, if we were that close to Orlando, it was necessary to come up here and do a little trip in my old stomping grounds. I used to live and work in Orlando for about 7 years before COVID happened, so I haven't seen a lot of my friends here or even been here in the past 2 years. And I've been really missing everyone and missing just being in my old habitat. So I'm really excited to be here. So one thing about this trip that's gonna be different than any other trip I've done to Walt Disney World is in these past few months, I've been on a very severe healing journey. If you've been following along on YouTube or Instagram, you may have seen all of our full-time travel posts. My fiance Steven and I were traveling internationally for the past few years. We've been doing a digital nomad full-time travel lifestyle, and in November I hit a really bad wall with my health. It had been building up over the past several months, actually several years, and I had a pretty bad dip in November. So we came home and I've been recovering in Buffalo ever since. I've been working with my practitioner, and she has helped me discover that I have 84 food sensitivities, which is why I was feeling sick every single day. So I'm on a really strict health regimen right now, and I can only eat very specific foods based on my particular body and my particular results from that test. So I'm in the middle of that protocol right now. So it was either cancel our trip to Florida or come to Florida and stick to the regimen so we can continue to heal, because if I get off the regimen, I have to start over, and I do not want to do that. So this trip is just going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a little more preparation on the back end. We're going to be packing some food. We're going to be utilizing Disney's great food allergy services and still just enjoying the magic to our full capacity. So I'm very excited to be here. I am so excited to bring you along to the parks. EPCOT has Flower and Garden Festival going on right now. Magic Kingdom has some new attractions that I haven't done yet. There's Tron, Tiana's, Country Bear Jamboree got a facelift. And there's also attractions closing. Dinosaurs closing, which is one of my personal favorites, Tough to Be a Bug, and Muppet Vision 3D, another nostalgic favorite. So this is a really big trip, and we have a lot of friends we're gonna be seeing. So we did get here yesterday, and we got to do Hoop Dee Doo Revue with my best friend, Kristen. You may also know her as my Rediscover podcast co-host, and we went with her mom, her sister, her brother, and her fiance, and that was really special because we haven't all been to Disney together since our high school days, which was back in 2011. It was an unhinged Hoop Dee Doo. Dolly was off her rocker. Anthony, Kristen's fiance, got called up on stage. Sue was celebrating her birthday. The energy in the room was crazy, and it was so fun.
I'll save you, Emma.
We'll do something, he's dying. That's enough, that's enough. You can go back. That's very good!
But we had a great time, and that was a perfect first night in Disney. So we are gonna head out soon to studios, and it's a rainy day, so our plans actually got pushed back a little, but we are gonna go do that shortly. Before we go, I wanted to show you what's in my lunchbox and what we're gonna bring to the park so we can survive some Disney days with 84 food sensitivities. So let me give you a look. I have not had a lot of food allergies or sensitivities in my life, so this is a newer concept for me, and I've never actually been to Disney where I've needed to make these sort of accommodations. So we are in a very extreme protocol health regimen era right now. So I really am gonna be bringing a lot of my own food. This is a lunchbox that I got from Amazon, has a little J on it for Jess, and I filled it with stuff that I will be able to use throughout the day. We're planning to do a whole park day. There's extra magic hours tonight. So I wanna make sure I have enough stuff to get me through the day. I know Disney food has always been one of my favorite things, so not being able to eat it is mentally and emotionally kind of sad, but bringing a lot of things that I can eat that make me feel good does make me feel better. So first off, we've got a banana, and to pair with that, we've got a yogurt. So that is a very good snack. We also have some carrots, which is good. These are like chips nowadays to me. We've got pecans, which are probably the easiest on-the-go thing for me to eat these days. These are the Trader Joe's ones. Ingredients are only pecans, so been really loving those. Didn't realize I was such a big fan. This is a little mix of seeds and banana chips, so I just threw it all in a Ziploc bag, but I can do sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, and bananas, and these are freeze-dried bananas from Trader Joe's. These are top seed seeds, which are very good. Those can also be on the yogurt as a topping. We've got sliced turkey, a good protein snack. Been eating this straight, but the Trader Joe's organic turkey is fantastic. It's literally just turkey, water, and sea salt, so there's no extra additives or anything in it, which is key. We've got dates and peanut butter because I am a sweet treat girly, and this is the only sweet treat I can have right now. So I really enjoy my daily date and peanut butter. We've got a pear. We can eat that just straight up. For a meal, I've got this pork and cauliflower rice in here. It's actually steaming right now. I'm gonna close it really quick because I don't want the heat to escape. But this is one of the Swell containers, and I bought this forever ago. It's called Snack by Swell. I think I literally bought this about 5 years ago because it's Frozen 2 themed. It's so beautiful, but I haven't really used it because of COVID and I've been working remotely. So I pulled it out and I was like, this is literally perfect. So now we can bring it to the parks and it's perfectly on brand. That's it as far as food goes. We've got some ice packs in here too. So I think this lunchbox has been working pretty well. I've been using it throughout the other parts of our trip. So we'll see how it works for a day at Disney. Shout out to Steven for carrying it in his backpack because I know this is gonna be heavy, but every single day I am feeling a little bit better and I know that this is working. So every time I get a little discouraged, I'm just remind myself I'm doing this for future me, and it's really exciting. So I'm excited to go to the parks. I'm excited to see how this goes. The other thing I am going to do is we do have table services booked typically once a day. So this should help me get through like the remainder of the day. But when we go to a sit-down meal, if I am still hungry, I can talk to the chef, ask for any allergy accommodations, and usually they can come up with something. We've done this a couple times at a few different restaurants. Like last night we went to Hoop Dee Doo. I wouldn't say it was particularly good. The green beans were probably the only edible thing, and sort of the ribs. The chicken was not. But if I go somewhere that has like steak, salmon, things like that, that can be really plain, that can be an option. So these are the Food Sensitivity Chronicles at Walt Disney World, and we will continue on shortly, but we're gonna head to the park soon. It's supposed to rain today, so we got delayed a little bit on our schedule today, but that's okay. I am just excited to be here and to have a little Disney magic. Here we go.
Here we go.
Picked out our Saratoga Springs pin, which is where we're staying.
All right, we are at Hollywood Studios. We're with Steven's two friends, Cassie and Brooke, who we used to work with here on Old Main Street, USA. So we're gonna go do some Hollywood Studios things, and most importantly, Muppet Vision. It's raining at our last Muppet Vision viewing, which is very on brand.
Big deal.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have an unexpected surprise. I have the great honor of introducing the one, the only, Mr. Mickey Mouse.
Hello, my dear. Welcome to my park.
Anybody seen a bunny? I don't see a bunny. Where? Oh, nothing up there but a bunny. A bunny? Me!
Hi, sweetheart.
Hey, Kermit!
Enjoy the rest of your stay and come see us again sometime.
Here we go.
My arm is burning.
That's a lot of points.
Stop EPCOT. We made it back to Germany.
We're back.
And EPCOT.
Uns Mickey, uns Bier. Yes, there it is.
Yay, water.
agriculture. Witness diversity of plant and the flower petals are edible.
That's worth that.
I am Moana.
To
World Showcase after we've traveled to a few of these countries in the last year. We're walking through Morocco. And I have to say, Disney did a phenomenal job with Morocco because it didn't feel as foreign as I would have expected because I've been familiar with it here at EPCOT my whole life. How do you feel?
Oh my gosh.
Does it feel like we're back?
I can't believe it was a year ago when we actually were there.
I know, this is crazy.
So it feels like we're back, yeah.
Tagine! Oh my gosh! We only had tagine every day as a meal.
Every day.
I'm telling you too, all of these things that they have on the walls, the shops are closed, but it's so accurate. Like that, they had little like hand painted everything. It's just so cool. These plates for sure. Love it. The rugs. I really wanted a rug. I don't even have a house and I wanted a rug. It's ride of the night. We're tired. It's actually magic hours. But after this, we're calling it. Ratatouille and Guardians. We're too long. Those spaceship birds.